You're get everybody the hell in here. Share this stream. We got a lot to discuss. It's a lot to unpack. It's a lot of shit going on, and this about to be a crazy ass rant. You heard? Everybody get in here. You heard? Everybody get in here because it's a real conversation that needs to be had. I need everybody in the building. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. You heard? Everybody get in here. We got a lot to discuss. We got a whole lot to discuss. Man, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm heated right now. I'm super heated. You feel me? I don't have no personal ties to this case. I don't know none of these niggas. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about none of these motherfuckers for real, for real. I really don't care. But we need to discuss, we need to unpack everything that happened today. Up to this point, the jury not gonna be back till tomorrow to finish deliberating. They still got one more count for racketeering that they got to break down, right? But as far as everything that's going on today, we got a lot to discuss, you heard? Especially them niggas outside the courtroom. What's up with y'all, man? Is y'all cool? Like, bro, I'm looking at these dudes, bro, running up on these ladies that's just covering the news. They covering what happened. They literally just telling what's going on. They opinion. They side of the story. And you got weird bitch-ass niggas outside the fucking courtroom harassing these damn ladies, acting like they about to jump on them and shit. Man, fuck y'all niggas. Y'all niggas, it be niggas that Diddy wouldn't even spit on you motherfuckers if you was on fucking fire. If you was burning, getting ready to go to fucking hell, this nigga wouldn't even spit on you. But y'all niggas be outside the courtroom trying to do these weird ass protests and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this motherfucker is gonna shake your hand. He don't even know who the fuck you are. He don't know who none of us is. He don't give a damn. So what the fuck is you talking about? That's the shit that got me upset. You got these weird ass niggas. Motherfuckers is reporting, trying to cover the news. They outside the courthouse. They been there since day one. Salute, Kurdooms, Youssef. They been there since day one. The fuck is wrong with y'all niggas? Out there harassing these ladies while they trying to just tell what's going on. They giving us the play-by-play. And you got I am angry. I am angry. Cause it be hoe-ass niggas at the fucking courthouse. Probably niggas that ain't even got nowhere to fucking go after the shit is over with. The fuck is you doing? That's why I'm mad. That's why I'm upset. Because you got hoe-ass motherfuckers that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. And they out there harassing the women. Making it seem like they about to jump on them. Do something. Where the hell they do that at? By y'all doing that, y'all are showing that the representation of the pro-Diddy motherfuckers that's out there is weird, woman-beating, harassing, essaying-ass niggas. And I don't rock with that. I don't rock with none of that. Yeah? You got people that's out there right now. Everybody share this stream. Get everybody to... I'm trying to stay within the guidelines. Yeah? It's hard when you upset. It's hard to stay within these YouTube guidelines when you genuinely piss the fuck off. Yeah? You genuinely piss the fuck off. I'm listening to these bitch ass niggas in the background. You got security all over the place trying to cover these women that feel some type of way because they seeing that, like, you know what I'm saying, anything could fucking happen to them and motherfuckers get off. Yeah? You'll lock a motherfucker like me up, though. You lock a motherfucker like me up, but then you got a motherfucker that's out here doing all this weird shit. Drugging women over there, you know what I'm saying? Transport women through the Diddy tunnels under the house. Yeah? Putting shit in motherfuckers' drinks and shit like that. And y'all are outside protesting like it's a win. Shut the fuck up, bitch ass niggas. Tired of that shit. Tired of that goofy ass shit. Now, mind you, if that nigga... Let's back up. Let's calm down, you heard? Let's get back in the, you know what I'm saying, in a civilized bag, okay? Okay. So this is how things went today, right? Y'all know the jury has been deliberating for a couple days now. So this is how things went. So y'all know Juror 25, they had an issue with Juror 25 not being able to follow instructions properly. He didn't know if his personal feelings as it relates to the law was going to be an issue. You feel me? The judges told him, like, yo, y'all go back in there, y'all finish doing what y'all doing, y'all come up with a unanimous decision and then holler at me. That's what he told him, right? Okay. So Juror 25, he gets it together. They come back today, okay, after deliberating for some hours. Guess what they come up with? 4 counts. Acquitted. He got off on 4 counts of that joint. You feel me? The only thing that's left is the racketeering. Now, you know racketeering is 10 to 20. So, of course, the prosecution, they're pushing for 20 years. They want him to get the max. I hate to drop the bombshell on y'all, but they rolling out a probation play right now. Yeah, Diddy's not going to jail. Diddy is about to get probation. They rolling it out. Salute C-Bot, salute Polo. I'm just letting y'all know what happened today, what's going on, and what I'm upset about. You feel me? I don't give a fuck about the nigga. You feel me? I don't care. You feel me? I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? In my mind, I already know this nigga is a fucking sexual deviant. SA is the least of the shit that you need to be worried about with this motherfucker. You need to be worried about the dark arts the nigga practices and all the meetings with Crowley that he had. Don't you know yesterday they cleared the courtroom out like it was a strip club? Like he was renting out the club. They cleared the courtroom out so him and his family could gather, hold hands, and pray. Who are they praying to? These are people that don't believe in God. But they clear the courtroom out to pray. You don't see what's at work here? You don't see the mystic, dark magic that's going on here? Of course. He spent $10 million on a legal team. He's getting his money's worth. Mark Agnafilio, the fucking crooked ass defense lawyer? Of course. This is what $10 million gets you. And that's what we've been talking about from the very beginning. You heard? It's not, in the court of law, it's never about what actually happened. You feel me? And that's the sad thing. And I feel bad for the women involved. But I will be honest, a lot of y'all women is not victims. Y'all was on a money chase. This is a money grab for y'all. Y'all seen an opportunity to stick up Diddy. So some of y'all women is not victims. You feel me? Cassie Ventura, you feel me? You're a victim, I believe, of Stockholm Syndrome. Because a lot of that shit you was doing willingly too. You feel me? And I'm showing you some grace and mercy here because I believe that a lot of the stuff that you was doing willingly was partially because, you feel me, like you were brought into the lifestyle at a young age. Okay? So we can show you some mercy here. Nah. He's not free. He's still detained. But what Mark Agnafilio, I mean, they're aggressively moving to get him out. You feel me? They're aggressively making motions right now to have Diddy released to his family or whatnot. They're making all types of negotiations saying that, yo, we're going to give you his passport book so you know he's not a flight risk. His private plane or whatnot is uncharted. You know what I'm saying? We're making sure that he can't get on that private plane and we're going to release him to the family or whatnot on a $1 million bond until the jury is finished deliberating and it's time to go to sentencing or whatnot. You feel me? And then, you know, like once the jury is finished deliberating, sentencing doesn't happen right then and there. So it may be a couple more months or whatever. Diddy running around, you know what I'm saying, diddling people, diddling folks or whatever. But mind you, all the money, the power in the world that this dude got, look how many of his supporters and the people that you see, did you see Rick Ross in that courtroom with him? As much as Rick Ross be up his ass, did you see Fat Joe in there? Was he in the stands? You seen Kanye in there, right? But then right after that, what Kanye do? He promoting a damn song for his album. Publicity stunts. Publicity stunts. But then you got these grown-ass fucking men outside the courtroom harassing people, harassing women. They not running up on no men. They not running up on no men with all this nonsense, yelling, oh, he told you, yeah, da-da-da, you bitch. Right? You know what I'm saying? They calling them out of their name and shit, acting all crazy, acting weird as fuck over a nigga that won't even spit on them if they was on fire. But you'll get out there and you'll harass these women, right? Because y'all tough. Because y'all tough. The fuck out of here, bro. The fuck out of it. Like those be the niggas that piss me off the most. If this nigga beat his case, okay. Yeah. He got off on some of them charges, right? If he beats his case, okay. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's what $10 million, money, power, and respect gets you. But when you got hoe ass niggas that is doing the same things on smaller levels, these is the niggas that's defending like, oh, there's nothing wrong with a freak off. Shit, we done put shit in bitches' drinks. Yeah, I bet you did. Those is the type niggas that's outside the courtroom defending this shit. Weird motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? That want to be Diddy. But are they willing to do everything Diddy had to do to become fucking Puffy, nigga? Brother Love? You willing to do all that shit? You willing to do all that shit? You feel me? You willing to have that meeting at the crossroads with Crowley and to sell percentages of your life? If you're not willing to do that shit, sit your ass in the motherfucking back and listen to what the fuck we talking about. So for those of y'all that are just getting here, so today, like the jury, they reached a verdict on 4 counts. You feel me? And 2 of them was the sex trafficking, which by definition, you feel me, they were trying to get him for transporting prostitutes over state lines. From the beginning, it was weak. It was very weak because there's a lot that you got to prove in those instances that, you know what I'm saying, that a crime is being committed. You feel me? Like there has to be some type of monetary exchange going on. You got to be able to follow the money. There's a lot of things like even with Cassie Ventura, they was trying to prove that Cassie was part of this sex trafficking operation. They wasn't able to solidly prove that, not in the eyes of the jury. Like I said in the beginning, it's never about what happened. It's only about what you can prove. And that's what happened. That's what we seeing in real time here. So you got clowns outside the courthouse that want to run up on women, you know what I'm saying, squaring up with women like they trying to box type shit. You feel me? When they don't even know what the hell going on. These is the niggas that screaming, there's nothing wrong with baby oil. Shut up, bro. You don't even know what the hell the charges is. Shut the hell up. So like all the bribery, the robbery, all that shit, you feel me? Out the window. The kidnapping, arson, out the fucking window. That's why I tell y'all, it's not about what happened. It's about what you can prove in the court of law. And as you seeing right here with the clowns outside the courthouse that's running up on these women, harassing the hell out of them. I got 50 people in the building. Hit the like button so we can get into the rest of this story. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new here. Clowns outside the courtroom, running up on women, yelling in their face, all belligerent, all over freak-offs, and freak-offs that they don't get no invitation to. Diddy parties that they'll never be invited to. You feel me? But these is the niggas that's trying to protect that. But do they know? A lot of them do. They know what Diddy, you know what I'm saying? They know these fucking celebrities, most of them is living these polyamorous lifestyles, these pansexual lifestyles, where they could be with a man today and a woman tomorrow, or the same day. You feel me? But you'll sit out there and you'll protest for the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Not even knowing who he is. And some of y'all do. And y'all still willing to go out there and set shit on fire. And, you know what I'm saying, run up on women. All of y'all doing is proving the prosecution right. That motherfuckers that be on that lifestyle be fucking erotic, nigga. They be irrational. Fucking horny ass niggas outside the courtroom ready to essay these females. All cause what? Cause they covering the story too? Cause their opinion ain't the same as yours? Cause they feel bad for Cassie watching her get dragged through a hotel and ain't shit happen? You know what I'm saying? That sets a green light for the industry. You know what I'm saying? To let people know, like, yo, like, long as your bread could cover it, long as you could cover the tab, long as you could get Mark Agnafilio, you feel me? You could do what you want. I don't give a fuck about what you do. I don't care. You feel me? It has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with my pockets. It has nothing to do with my family. I don't really give a fuck. What I'm trying to expose is the fact that you got motherfuckers clowned out, no job having ass niggas outside the courthouse, running up on ladies, running up on their families, running up on anybody that disagree with the verdict. Y'all niggas need to sit the fuck down because most of y'all was quiet while it was going on. I knew from the beginning. I opened the forum so we can have this discussion, but I knew from the beginning. And I kept on dropping those gems, those clues, letting y'all know it's never about what happened. We know Diddy has something to do with the death of Tupac. We know Diddy knew that Biggie would be worth more money to him dead than alive. We know all that. But guess what? That's not what he on trial for. That's why I looked at it objectively and I let y'all know, listen, I know he did this. I know he did that. But right now, this is what he's on trial for. You feel me? He's on trial for racketeering, sex trafficking, bribery, robbery, arson, kidnapping. These are the things that they got to prove. You feel me? They won't even hang him for the domestic violence joint. You know what I'm saying? They won't even get him for that. That's why you got these dudes so proudly outside the courthouse that's ready to put hands and feet on these ladies. These the dudes that y'all need to be fucking detaining. Get them the fuck out of here. But I hate to drop the bombshell on y'all, but the only charge that's left that they actually got to deliberate still is the racketeering charge, which holds 10 to 20, right? That holds 10 to 20. Of course, the prosecution is pushing for Brody to get the max. They pushing for him to get 20, okay? Yeah, another bozo. You the fucking bozo. You probably one of the motherfuckers outside the courthouse right now, yelling and spitting on the ladies and throwing drinks. You weird ass nigga. Get your bitch ass the fuck out of here. Stupid ass nigga. Appreciate you, bro. Shot his ass down. Exactly. And these be the motherfuckers defending this nigga. Y'all niggas is so proud to yell free Diddy. Y'all niggas probably got free Diddy t-shirts and all. Supporting the nigga while he fighting the case. Fuck that nigga. I don't give a fuck about that nigga, you heard? I didn't sign no deal with Crowley. I have no dealings with these niggas. I don't give a fuck. What I do care about is y'all motherfuckers going out there and making a ruckus outside that courthouse and trying to scare some motherfucking women. But I don't see y'all running up on no damn men. There's plenty of men out there covering the same shit. Plenty of men out there reporting the same shit. How they disappointed. How the prosecution did their thing, but once again, money and power rules all. It's America. Capitalism. He capitalized off the fact that he got the bread to get $10 million lawyers. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. You heard? I'm just breaking down like a lot of flaws like in the thinking of some of these fucking Americans. You feel me? And it got me tight. Because you got these people that are running around like saying, oh, free such as, you don't even know what the fuck going on. Shut up. You're not even involved. You saying free somebody that if you was on fucking fire, he wouldn't even spit on you. He wouldn't piss on your, nah, he probably would piss on your stupid ass. He probably would piss on your stupid ass. Because that's the type of freaky shit y'all be on. That's the type of freaky ass shit y'all be on. So the nigga probably will whip it out and just piss on you. You feel me? Because that's what you worth to him. That's what you worth to him. Y'all are defending somebody that, you know what I'm saying, that knew that Biggie Smalls was getting ready to leave from up under his arm. So guess what he did? Bam, now Biggie Smalls is gone. And y'all in New York defending this nigga. Knowing that this is the nigga that got Biggie out of here. Make it make sense to me. But y'all will sit here and y'all will make it seem like, oh, they coming after the black billionaires. That's all they want to do. They don't want to see nobody with wealth. That's not even what's going on here. You looking at motherfuckers that really did shit. You feel me? Motherfuckers that's really out here turning men out. That's what you defending. You defending a dude that when these male rappers and male entertainers, when they get down on their luck, and they start running low on bread, or they start getting blackballed from the industry. And what y'all don't realize is a lot of times all this is works of the devil. You feel me? The devil will give you something, take it away, just so he can send somebody else to make, you know what I'm saying, a better deal. But not knowing you still working for the same boss. You still working for the same boss. You feel me? The devil will get you out there in a life of sin, crime, you feel me? All that. He'll give you all the things you need. You'll be seeing the bread, it be coming in, everything be looking good. And then guess what? He'll send another motherfucker to come off you. Get you up out of here. Because guess what? Now he got another one. Now he got another soul. But y'all will sit here and make it feel like this is a win. You got Diddy standing up in a damn courtroom getting a round of applause. You know what I'm saying? He started clapping when they came in talking about he was acquitted on those 4 charges. And y'all will sit here outside the courtroom making a ruckus, throwing trash cans. You know what I'm saying? These niggas kicking mailboxes, threatening the women, telling the women they gonna beat them up. Fuck you niggas, bruh. Bitch ass niggas outside that fucking courtroom. Y'all should be ashamed to be fucking New Yorkers defending the nigga that took one of the biggest hip hoppers, one of the fucking pillars of hip hop out of here. And you know it. If anybody know it, you know it in New York. But they'll sit here, they'll defend him to the ends of the earth. They'll defend him to the ends of the earth. You know what I'm saying? Look at Cassie. Cassie walked off with that 30 million, and I don't know about y'all, but I wouldn't feel like 30 million is enough to sell my dignity for. She had to have that video played for the world. You got people in Africa, way across the pond, that have seen her getting dragged through a hotel, getting her head yoked back, that have seen her getting kicked, all that. And now they sending a green light to the industry, to the, you know what I'm saying, to Hollywood, to all these levels of entertainment. They sending a green light that, yeah, you could do this. We need 20 likes. We need 20 likes. Because they sending a green light that you could just do whatever the fuck you want. But guess what? Ain't that a part of masonry? Do as thou wilt. That's what they feel like. They could just run around doing whatever the hell they want or whatever. And yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, the family that's going through it, the daughters that's going through it, his daughter. Yeah, we felt bad for them along the way, but guess what? Cassie is somebody's daughter. All these women that disappeared when this case started brewing, they somebody's daughter. Ava Combs, that was on screen, you know what I'm saying, on Diddy's IG Live, answering questions like she was on a dating app. That don't seem suspicious to you? But like I said, it's not about what happens. It's only about what you can prove in a court of law. And these dudes with the money and the power, they're very smart. You feel me? And if they're not smart, guess what? They got smart people in their corner to help them cover their tracks. You feel me? So it's a lot harder to catch them and to pin something on them than it is a regular motherfucker like me and you. But Polo Cop, you'll have these clown ass niggas out there with free Diddy shirts. You feel me? C-Bot. I know you seen this shit. I'm over here trying to watch one of my favorite newscasters, and I'm looking at a dude throwing a trash can at her. And I'm just, y'all know me, bro. I'm mad passionate. My blood is boiling. I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. I'm over there in the chat going crazy. I'm in the chat like, man, fuck them niggas. Shit, we'll ride on them niggas, bro. Fuck them niggas, man. Fuck they talk about. I'm over there trying to watch the pretty girl that's doing the damn telling the news. And I'm watching these niggas, they over there wilding. They over there flailing their arms and going crazy. I'm like I'm watching a damn cartoon. But these the type of people, bro, that embrace this lifestyle that they don't even live. They don't even live. But they want the same opportunities. Don't you know I know people in real life that, you know what I'm saying, that's looking to see how they could get into the Illuminati and shit like that. Rejects. And then, you know what I'm saying, the Illuminati don't even want them. You got people that's out here doing rituals, you know what I'm saying, doing types of magic to try to get accepted so they can live a Diddy lifestyle. Not knowing that God's power overweighs all that. All that. Any success I've ever gotten, any money that's ever come to me, any opportunities that's ever come to me, I didn't have to pray to Crowley and meet Crowley at the crossroads like Diddy. I didn't have to engage in no homosexual activities like Diddy. But that's what they have to do. That's what they have to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, these is people that have seen the videos. They done seen the clips. They done seen, you know how you have a damn pig, you know what I'm saying? The roasted pig with the apple in his mouth on the table. That's how they be having women. They be having women on the table. in white dresses or black dresses, depending on what the ritual is. They be having them on the table with apples in their mouth, candles all around their body, like it's like a chalk outline. You feel me? And that's normal. That's normal. That's not what he's on trial for. But y'all are making it seem like all this stuff is far-fetched. And when you out there throwing trash cans and ready to put your hands and feet on women, that's what you're vouching for. That's what you're protecting. You should be ashamed of your damn self. Yeah, now Mark Agnifilio, the lead defense attorney, is pushing that Diddy gets a $1 million bond. Of course, that's easy. They'll have that by the afternoon. You know what I'm saying? They'll have that by the afternoon. That's easy. You feel me? They pushing that Diddy gets this $1 million bond. And of course, like he knows it's an uproar right now. He not going to say much right now. You feel me? Eventually he going to do like a IG live or a Twitter post or IG post or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And speak on it like, thank you, you know what I'm saying, for the continued support. But ain't nobody support him. All these supporters that's coming out now, they were scared to come out in the beginning. You got people outside the courtroom that'll be trying to throw trash cans and they'll be burning fucking rags in a bottle and throwing it at people that look like Ari Lee Ray. Yeah. They'll be throwing it at people that look like Ari Lee Ray. And we over here supposed to think y'all tough. You're not tough, nigga. You remind us exactly of what Diddy stands for. Somebody that thinks they can abuse women, drug women, traffic women, do all this nonsense against women, and then get the fuck off. And don't you know it's 4 women on the jury? It's 8 men and 4 women. It makes me think like, yo, like what kind of women is y'all? What kind of women is y'all? Y'all in support of this nonsense? Y'all respect that? Or did you get a secret invite to a Diddy party? Or did Diddy's personnel, did his team contact y'all families? Did they make y'all offers? Did they say, oh, we'll put your daughter through college? Did they look at your mortgage and see you got $150,000 left? And then they show you a receipt showing you that they paid your house off? Is any of that far-fetched? No, it's not. This is the type of money and power that you're dealing with here. And that's why I said in the beginning, like, you feel me? Like, I don't think it's a strong enough case on a sex trafficking. By definition, they was trying to get them for transporting prostitutes over state lines. But you got to think about it. Like, you got old-ass men on this damn jury, you feel me? Like, they looking at it like, shit, we do that all the time. Like, that's shit, it's just a regular Tuesday. Shit. We fly chicks from Cali to Florida all the time. That's how they looking at it. So they like, yo, like, hey, man, that's not sex trafficking. If that's the case, then we all guilty. And that's how they looking at it. But the women, I mean, I don't know what the hell what they was thinking or whatever. Then juror number 25, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't know what to think of, bro. Like, he was the gay scientist. You feel me? I ain't know which side he was gonna take. Let's look at the comments with a forehead like oh, never mind. Love you chill before. Yeah. Ari, you might yeah. We might have to get Ari a bigger wrench just in case C-Bot get out of pocket here. D-Man Sammy, salute. Let's go ahead and wrench you up, my nigga. Salute. We reading the chat, y'all. What we got? He has no moral compass. I can't even fathom that kind of malevolence. Shake my head. Nah, these people, they don't. You feel me? Because you got to realize, like, a lot of these billionaires that we have today, you got to think about all the backs that they had to step on to get to that position. You feel me? Like, they built their money and their kingdom off the backs of others. Like, Diddy began building his kingdom off the back of Biggie. The big back of Biggie, you heard? He started building his fame, fortune off of Biggie. And then, like, once Biggie started getting beside himself, once Biggie realized he was bigger than the program, that's when he said, yeah, nah, your life, gotta take that. It's bad boys for life, nigga. Diddy, bro, that's the type of dudes these dudes be, bro. They be already having their life planned out, You feel me? They done already had these several meetings with demons or whatever, and you know what I'm saying, the demons done told them like this is the plan or whatever. And if anybody get out of pocket, in order for, you know what I'm saying, the deal to stay the same, you're gonna have to get them up out of here. Tupac. Diddy had to arrange that too. You feel me? He gotta do whatever he gotta do to make sure he maintains his status. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. When they asked Diddy about his daughters, because you know he got 3 young daughters. You know what I'm saying? The twins just graduated high school this year. Now they looking to go to college. Now they looking to get into the fashion industry. When they asked Diddy about his daughters and how he is with them as it relates to men and dating, you know what Diddy said? I would never let them date no older man. But look at the lifestyle that you live. Look at the lifestyle that you live where you and Jay-Z are getting cases put on y'all with 14 and 15-year-old girls. Younger than your daughters. But as a man, you say, I would never let my daughters date an older man. Look at you. 15 years old means that you're 40 years older than them girls. You 40 years older than them. You lucky that's not what you on trial for. And you know why? Because they don't care about that for real. The feds don't care about that. Because they already know. They already know what y'all be doing. It ain't no secret. You feel me? Like a lot of them be partaking in it too. So it ain't no secret. That's why you don't see him on the case with him and Jay-Z. It got dropped immediately. Almost as quick as it got picked up. Shaka Khan's manager told her, don't ever become more valuable dead than alive. Facts. You feel me? Because as soon as that's the case, they're going to try to get you up out of here. They're going to try to get you up out of here. You talking all that ish, but the people have spoken. Yeah, Willie B, the people have spoken, but guess what? Diddy wouldn't even spit on you if you was on fire right now. If you was burning and on your way to hell, Diddy wouldn't even spit on you. But guess what? He whip it out and piss on your stupid ass. You bitch ass nigga. Somebody shoot his ass. Hoe ass nigga. You probably be one of them stupid ass motherfuckers outside the courtroom trying to beat the women up. Because guess what? They set a green light for domestic violence. For SA. Y'all can run up on these women and just do whatever, I guess. But guess what? We not gonna let it happen. As long as men like me is around, if we see it, it's not gonna happen. We gonna shoot you down. Yeah, straight like that. We gonna shoot you down. We gonna put hands and feet on you. We gonna make you feel like the bitch. Yeah, the same way you trying to intimidate them women. Diddy, niggas like that, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Diddy is a Satanist. Diddy don't believe in God, but he cleared the whole courtroom out yesterday so him and his family could pray. To who? To Crowley, the Crossroads demon. He had to renegotiate his deal. Crowley probably told him, you're getting beside yourself, Diddy. You're getting beside yourself. And then he showed him his watch and said, listen, your time's running out. That's when he had to call the big guns in. He had to call on specific demons. he called on Kali, the god of war, and the trickster. He had to call the trickster. You feel me? To put a mask over like the jury's eyes and shield them from seeing the Cassie footage. Make them forget that he had the joint from Men in Black where he pressed a button, they forgot about it. They don't care about it no more. Salute to my moderators, you heard? He has something to do with Kim? Yeah, not, of course. Of course. You feel me? Like, bro, the mystery behind Kim Porter, of course he did. And it's a shame, bro, because his kids, you feel me? I'm sure they have that suspicion in their mind too. And don't you think that creates like a wedge in their relationship? Let's take a step back and let's talk about Diddy's kids. Because Diddy is all about himself. That's why these hoe ass niggas that be trying to rock these free Diddy t-shirts and they want to, you know what I'm saying, stand tall and talk about how freak offs illegal. Shut up, stupid. He's not on trial for no fucking freak off. He's not on trial for his collection of baby oil. That's not what this is about, dumbass. That's the type of niggas that'll be sitting there saying that, but Diddy don't care. Anybody that stands in his way of whatever he's trying to do gotta go. And guess what? He's also controlling and narcissistic to the point where if you become bigger than him, he's gonna get you out the way too. Even when it comes to his own family. Don't you see how he jumps in front of his sons and makes sure that their careers stay right there? Whereas, like, with all the connects, like, don't you know one of his sons got a song? Bro, they got songs with everybody. Kodak Black, all the people that's popping. What did it do for them? Not much. I mean, they already got money or whatever, but as far as fame, I'm pretty sure y'all never even heard the song. I'm pretty sure. Because Diddy always steps in the mix and makes sure that, okay, if you're getting too big, I got to bring you down a notch. I got to make sure you stay right here. Certain deals, opportunities that be afforded to these kids, he'll step in the way. I'm sure it even happened with his daughters in the fashion industry. He'll be making sure that he runs some sort of interference to keep them, you know what I'm saying, at a manageable level. He can't have them being bigger than him. He can't have them talking to Crowley and working out a better deal than him. You feel me? It just got to stay like that. Joint custody is insane. Equal rights. Yeah. Diddy paid for Kim's golden casket 10 days before she was deleted. You feel me? Don't that sound familiar? Like FEMA, when they be hauling around on semi-trucks, when they haul around all these plastic caskets right before an epic, you know what I'm saying, natural disaster. Diddy knew what he was doing, man. He already knew. He did Shine and Black Rob dirty as hell because his whole career is built on the back of others. That's why he'll never succeed. That's why it's a special place in hell for him. Because you feel me? Like, that's what people look at. Like, they looking at it like, oh, da-da-da, he's free. Like, he's going to be free. He's not free right now, you feel me? He's still got a charge that's pending, the racketeering that holds up to 20 years. They pushing for the max, and that's what they're going to be deliberating on tomorrow. You feel me? And hopefully they finish before the holiday. But, hold on, I lost my train of thought. Salute to the people, you heard? 62 people in the building. Let's get that like button. We got to get these likes up, man. Let's get to 25 likes, you heard? Salute to y'all. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. We got the best moderators on YouTube in the building. We got Polo Cop, Ari Lee Ray, Jack Action, C-Bot. Dewdrop says that's probably why he didn't send them to medical school or law school, because he wouldn't be able to control their careers. I'm not going to say all that, you feel me, because you feel me, those could be modest careers or whatever, because I mean, I would think that he would want his kids to be, you know what I'm saying, in a field away from entertainment, especially knowing all he had to do and give up. You feel me? He's gotten to the point where he's complacent. This is a dude that is comfortable in his homosexuality. He flaunts it on camera. He flirts with men. You feel me? Flirts with Meek Mill, flirts with Fabulous, flirts with Jadakiss, flirts with Rick Ross. The names just go on. And he does it right in everybody's face. And then when you try to, like, you know what I'm saying, tell somebody like, yo, Diddy been sweet, they act like it's a surprise. They're like, since when? Like, nigga, come on, bro. You can't tell? Look at the men that be around him. Look at the men that, like, you know what I'm saying, once Diddy get a hold of them, they never be the same. This is a dude that, Justin Bieber, he was like 14 or 15. Usher was younger than that. This is a dude that's talking about 48 hours with Diddy. You about to spend 48 hours with Diddy, and then you're going to get this Lambo. Guess what? When Justin Bieber and Diddy went on a talk show years later, and Buddy was asking him about the Lambo, he said he still ain't got it. Another dude making false promises to get what he want. And then that's when he tried to snap on Justin Bieber and told him, don't be speaking about what happens at my house on national television. I already told you about that. Yeah, of course. Because if he spoke on that, that'd be a whole nother case. Are you sleeping with these young boys? But outside the courtroom, when they harassing them women that's telling the truth about you and who they know you to be, When them men is out there with they free Diddy shirts on and they brother love shirts on, guess what? That's what you defending, asshole. That's what you defending. The dude that be spending 48 hours with these little boys. The dude that had custody of Usher when he was like 11 for a year. Changed his life. Turned Usher the fuck out to the point where he's traumatized and he can't even talk about what happened at your house. He don't even want to talk about that. He dodges those questions. He'll just say shit like, oh man, like, yeah, it was things that, wow. Yeah, there was just some things I seen that no kid should see. Yeah, I bet, nigga. I bet. He slept with Usher too. Yeah, come on, son. What the hell why? If you taking on an artist, why he gotta live at your house? You feel me? He can't live at his house. You think his family wouldn't be willing to move and relocate if they knew that he had opportunities in another state and they just got to live near wherever the business is being done at? Nah, he wants you to live with him. Didn't Usher pass Justin to Diddy? Facts. And I thought that was weird in the beginning when I seen Justin Bieber hit the scene. I seen Usher was managing him. I'm like, yo, this is like a pop singer. Like, what Usher got to do with this? You R&B and soul. Like, what do you got to do with this guy? Then I realized it was all like, you know what I'm saying? It was all planned. This all was premeditated. Once I realized, I'm like, okay, you feel me? Now I see you over here with Diddy and Diddy talking about spending 48 hours with you. Usher is another Stockholm Syndrome victim. You feel me? We about to get up out of here. My phone about to die. Salute to the people, you heard? Just to reiterate, Diddy was acquitted on 4 of those charges. We still got to come back here tomorrow for the last one, which is racketeering. Hopefully we get a verdict in before the end of the day. Salute to everybody that showed up. You heard? Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Hit that like button on the way out. Until next time, Ruger popping and there's nothing you could do about it. You heard? Fuck Diddy, man. And fuck y'all niggas at the courthouse, stupid bitch ass niggas.